Celebrating 30 years of phenomenal trend forecasting. 5 times a week, Monday through Friday. Here's Gerald Celente with today's trends in the news.
Hi, this is Gerald Celente, and here are some of today's trends in the news. The markets are up today, and you know why? U.S. sales of new homes leaps 9.6% in January. I thought things were slowing down in January because of that cold weather. Yes and no. Sales of new single-family homes surged to a 5.5-year high. Sales in the Northeast, we had a real cold winter here, soared 73.7% to a 7-month high, while the South recorded a 10.4% rise in transactions. Those regions have borne the brunt of the unseasonably cold weather that have been blamed for the holding back the economic activity. However, sales tumbled 17.2% in the Midwest last month, while rising 11% in the West. And then we got this report. Mortgage applications at lowest level in 2 decades. So something's not right here. Mortgage applications to buy a home fell last week to the lowest level in 2 decades, according to a weekly survey by the Mortgage Bankers Association. Quote, purchase applications were little changed on an unadjusted basis last week, but this is the time of the year we would expect a significant pickup in purchase activity, and we are not yet seeing it, said Mike Frantantoni and the association's chief economists. Total application volume fell 8.5% on a seasonally adjusted basis from a week earlier. Mortgage rates have vacillated in a narrow range, rising last week from an average 4.50% on the 30-year fixed conforming loan to 4.53%, according to their study. Now remember, when I bought these buildings over here, I got a commercial loan for 3.25 and another one at, not a commercial, but a private loan on a home for 2.875. So, conflicting information. On to some other news. France to extend Central Africa intervention. Isn't that great? Can't get over that colonial trip. Lawmakers on Tuesday. I love it, lawmakers. A bunch of assholes in a political club. Lawmakers. On Tuesday, approved a measure allowing President Francois Hollande, a little piece of shit, a slimy son of a bitch, to forge ahead with efforts to help stabilize the Central African Republic, where 1,600 French troops have been deployed. Quote, everyone here knows our work isn't done, Prime Minister Jean-Marc Ayrault told lawmakers before the vote. Isn't that great? Yep. Yeah, just like you fixed it over there in Mali, huh? Disgusting. But why get upset? Yeah, look at this photo in the toilet paper. Front page photo. U.S. troops in this place in Afghanistan. What the hell are we doing there? Hey, did you hear the word that Obama's going to pull out all the troops in 2014? Oh yeah, and what has been accomplished in all that time? What has been accomplished? Only the longest war in American history, only slaughtered tens of thousands of people, only raped the American people of trillions of dollars to give to the military-industrial complex. Great victory. And what are they searching for? Al-Qaeda? Yeah, Al-Nusra? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, got a cancellation. Got a cancellation. Ties right into this. I won't mention the man's name. I will read you the letter. I'm a combat veteran, Vietnam, wounded 3 times, lost many friends and most of my battalion. Don't appreciate being called a loser by a draft dodger. Name calling is the lowest form of expression. If GC thinks insulting veterans is a good marketing tool, he will find out otherwise. Yeah, it's a great marketing tool. Here's my response. I'm sorry you were wounded in Vietnam. A number of my friends are still suffering mentally and physically from their wounds. And a few of my friends were among the 58,000 killed. You got it. I was a draft dodger. So? Because I didn't believe as you did, that makes me somehow neither qualified nor entitled to speak my mind? I could not envision going to a foreign country to fight in battle for something that made no sense to me. As a young man, I was not even aware of the immorality of massacring millions of innocent people and poisoning the land with Agent Orange, etc., while also poisoning our troops. Yes, the U.S. military are losers, not the soldiers, those in charge. They sacrificed the lives of young men and now young women who don't know better or joined because they couldn't find a job to fulfill their psychotic beliefs. How many more wars do you have to add up before they equal lost? Great job in Iraq. Hey, how about Afghanistan? Brilliant humanitarian mission in Libya. All those trillions spent and lives lost as our nation declines into third world status and our veterans are left to suffer. For what? No, I don't support the troops. I am an American. I believe the principles upon which this nation was founded upon. No foreign entanglements. Those are the words of George Washington, a man who knew a thing or two about fighting in war. And I believe the words of General Eisenhower, who warned that the military-industrial complex was taking over the country. And was he correct? I believe in America's most decorated soldier at the time of his death, Smedley Butler, who said, quote, "War is a racket." And for the record, I'm a fighter. I fight for freedom of the country I love. I fight to protect the freedoms that are being raped from us daily. Not some bullshit about going to foreign nations to bring freedom and democracy. Or fight because some political asshole declares it is in our national interest. What did your friends die for? Now look at the United States and how they're doing trade with Vietnam and willing to defend them against China. I am for moral might, not military might. No, name calling is not the lowest form of expression. The mass murder committed by the United States in Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, etc., is to me, as a man who believes in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, the lowest form of expression. I call a spade a spade. You show me the glorious victories by the United States military since World War II, and I will retract my statement. Haven't heard back yet. So, the more I speak out, the more other people don't like it. And talking about fighting in foreign entanglements, invading foreign countries while they rape us of our rights, mister, look at this. Where's your outrage instead of calling me out? Justice allows disputed home searches. That's right. The Supreme Court delivered 2 blows, and this is propaganda, against criminal suspects. How about non-criminal suspects, you asshole prostitutes? Tuesday, limiting constitutional protection for people who want to keep police out of their homes and denying defendants a chance to contest seizures of assets intended to pay for attorneys. In a 6-3 opinion by Justice Samuel Alito, all these little bastards in their robes, man, who decide your fate as you have the balls to write me that letter, as your constitutional rights are ripped out right in front of you, as they continue to spread wars around the world. Cancel your subscription. Police can enter properties with multiple residents without first obtaining a search warrant. This is what the Founding Fathers fought for. If, after officers have removed another resident who objects. The case came from Los Angeles. In 2009, police followed screams and sounds of fighting in an apartment. They were met by a crying woman, followed by a man who declared, "You don't have any right to come here. I know my rights." You know what they did? They took the guy out of there. And then the woman said, "Okay, you can come in." The guy who owns the house said, "You can't come in," said, "I removed him." And then they went in. And you know what they found? Oh, this is a real guy. Oh, yeah. Yep. They found weapons, gang paraphernalia, and clothing linked to a robbery, leading to Mr. Fernandez's conviction on charges including robbery and domestic violence. So, the Fourth Amendment is gone. They can make up anything they want to come into your house, guilty or not. Go fight your next war. I'm sick of this. I do not support the troops. I do not support military intervention. I support the Constitution and the Bill of Rights that is gone, man, by the con men. Your elected representatives. Speaking of elected representatives, all of you assholes out there over there in Dingleberry country up in Michigan, where your economy is in the toilet, another dingle expected to run for Congress in Michigan. That's right, Debbie Dingle. Debbie Dingle. This is a cartoon, man. You cannot make this crap up. Debbie Dingle, wife of Representative John Dingell, the Michigan Democrat and longest-serving member in Congress, who announced his retirement on Monday, is expected to announce a bid for her husband's seat. Isn't that nice, huh? Isn't that nice? Another mob member. It's all it is. Bloods and the Crips. Talking about mob members, total destabilization now in Ukraine. People in the Crimea are supporting the Russians. It looks like a civil war is brewing and no one knows what to do. But just like America's other intervention, go into a country, destabilize it, watch it go down the crapper, and then see what kind of money you can make out of it. Infighting poses hurdles to formation of new coalition in Ukraine. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice language, huh? Don't forget to vote for Debbie Dingle. There's be a dingle for you. Here's something stupid for you. This is the kind of country you should live in because that's what we have. Reversing course, Japan makes push to restart dormant nuclear plants. That's right, the new Basic Energy Plan, which states that Japan will push to restart reactors that were closed after the Fukushima disaster, overturns promises made by the previous government to phase out the country's nuclear reactors. Fears about nuclear safety were heightened on Tuesday by another mishap. Isn't that nice? Nuclear radiation spewing out everywhere. It's a mishap. Oh, yesterday, what was it? What were those banks doing? Oh, they were misbehaving. Mishap, mis-selling, and people keep buying the bullshit. Be a good Japanese. Yes, yeah, we do that. We do that. Yeah. Just like you Americans that wave your flags at murder. Hey, what's a little radiation and a lot of cancer? Who cares? Run away. It's the way to go. Yeah, you'll glow in the dark when they put you in that casket. It'll be great, man. And you'll be glowing for maybe a couple of centuries. That's the way to die. Yeah, this way people won't forget how important you are because you'll be glowing in the dark and glowing underground. Mishap at the crippled Fukushima plant with continued radiation leaks and errors have been undermining cleanup efforts. Isn't that nice language, little boys and girls? Yes. And what else do we have here from the Turlet paper? Egypt names industrialist as prime minister. How's that for a nice piece of propaganda? Oh, an industrialist. Well, an industrialist, well, he must be an industrial guy, knows what to do. And then you read about it, and who is he? The new prime minister who headed the state-owned construction company and served in the last cabinet as housing minister. One of the guys. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Bitcoin, biting the dust. Our guy Alex Silverman in the last two Trends Journals ago, he nailed it perfectly. Turkish PM slams recording about hiding funds from Corporation Probe. He says they're fake tapes, that they were edited and dubbed. Him making deals with his son about making more money. And that's all it is. It's everybody everywhere. Are they real? Are they fake? What difference does it make? The whole system is a fake. It's all a fake. It's all a fraud. As I keep saying, why is it that so few could run and ruin the lives of so many? And why is it that so many let so few rule and ruin their lives? Here, look at this headline over here in the Wall Street Journal. White House weighs future of NSA phone surveillance. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? The White House weighs it. Yeah. How about we the people weighing it? How about us making the decisions? No, we're too stupid. New book out. Grand Party of America. Direct Democracy Manifesto by Sylvian Allard. I suggest you look at it. Agree or disagree, it's your choice. Think for yourself, or let the assholes think for you. This is Gerald Celente, and that's some of today's Trends in the News.